Hi everyone, my name is Chris Foster and I am the Programs Chair for the TBS Alumni Association. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about ways you can keep music in your life after college. First and foremost, we should talk about how that change from college to your professional life affects you as a musician. You know, during college you have both left-brained and right-brained outlets. You're both studying in analytical subjects and also in creative subjects, including band, and it creates a really well-rounded approach for your brain. When you go out into the professional world, if your field is not right-brained oriented, such as music or art, you have the possibility that, you know, you leave that behind, and that's what we want to try to avoid, because when you look at a well-rounded approach, if your professional life is very left-brain oriented, you want to try to embrace right-brained activities in your personal life, because it really does bring you greater fulfillment. So, you know, staying an active musician, we're going to talk about 3 different strategies: staying engaged, staying involved, and staying active. So first, let's look at staying engaged. There's really 2 routes to staying engaged as a musician. One is a little more passive, the other is a little more active. On the passive route, it's about keeping wind band and classical orchestra music in your life, and that can involve creating a playlist for when you're running or when you're cleaning the house, creating a station so that you get a variety of different music. And one of my personal favorites is to call up YouTube videos of really great musical performances, whether that's concert band, marching band, or orchestra, because it brings a visual element as well. And the second is an active route, which, you know, this is about attending concerts, finding out if your local college or university has a band program and getting on their mailing list, going to local high school band concerts or community band performances, or, depending on your interests, picking a Saturday, finding a marching contest, and watching lots of amazing high school marching bands for a Saturday afternoon. For staying involved, you can become a volunteer with your local band program, whether that's as a chaperone or other way, particularly during football season when they need lots of parent and adult assistance. You can become a donor, and you can see the benefits of your donations. You can, depending on your skill level and interest, you could possibly donate your time to a local band program. A good example could be if you're a well-rounded color guard performer and your high school needs assistance in that area. You never know where you might be able to contribute. And one of my favorites is, you know, talking to high school age students about how staying involved in band after high school affected my adult life, socially, creatively, and whatnot. And, you know, so many colleges now offer scholarship stipends to marching band performers. It can also help fund your education. And then finally, staying active. Practice your horn. Don't let it collect dust. I found that pretty much any popular music, or particularly Disney music, is available for any instrument, and you can just play and enjoy being a musician in the privacy of your own home. And then my personal outlet that I do is I joined a local community band. It allows you to remain musical. I spent about 10 years after college not playing a horn, and I really missed it. You're working with other people towards weekly goals. There's that sense of achievement when, you know, the performance improves and you've been practicing. You make so many new friends of age groups and backgrounds that you might never have met otherwise. There's lots of ways you can serve, like we do in Tau Beta Sigma. And for the most part, most community bands only rehearse 1 night a week. And if you can set your schedule to that, it really becomes a way to be fulfilled. If you're interested in finding a community band in your area, you can search on the Association of Concert Bands website, which is the national organization for community bands. If you look at this map, there are almost 600 members of the Association of Community Bands, so that means that there are so many community bands across the country. Chances are you'll find one in your area, and if not, they can help you start one. I highly recommend it, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. My email address is bandchris@tbsigma.org. And I just want to leave you with this thought, to not let your days as a musician feel like the old days. You know, it doesn't have to be a thing of your past. You can do so much as an adult. You can bring music into your life. You can donate your time, your money, and your talent. And most importantly, let the old days be your college days, not the old days be your days as a musician, because being a musician is for life, and you can be proactive to make that happen. I want to thank David Alexander, the chair of the TBSAA membership committee, for organizing these videos. I've enjoyed talking to you today about staying active in music, and I hope you have a great spring.